So I've been trying to make this talking video, but I think I got exactly what I want to say. I was trying to make a video about expressing to the world, to anybody who sees this video, that your insecurities are what make you unique. And I was trying to basically explain that whenever I was 13, 14 in middle school, I had boiling hot water spilled all in my mouth, going down my throat and on my chest towards on my boob and stuff like that. And my skin just came right off, peeled right off, like third-degree burn in my mouth. I couldn't eat for several months, and it was the biggest insecurity of mine. I didn't show my chest for the longest. I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want people to see me. I didn't go out. And mind you, this is around COVID as well too. So this was just already a depressing time for me, because it was like, I couldn't see my friends, and it's like now I have this situation that I have to deal with for over like 6 months. And I couldn't eat for about 3 months. I'm struggling to drink and eat because it burns, because my throat is literally like, I don't even know what's going on inside my mouth. Like, and overall, it was something that made me feel ugly. It was something that I suffered with for a while. It's something that was my biggest insecurity. It's pushed me away from relationships. It's pushed me away from wanting to wear like shirts that had V-necks. It pushed me away from like even wearing regular shirts sometimes, because I was too scared of it being too exposed. And I remember one time whenever I was in high school, a girl had acknowledged it. I was wearing some type of shirt and I was crouched out like this, and you could see like my shirt like that. So she could see a little bit upwards of like, I guess my bra, and then, the burnt mark area. And she was like, "What happened right here?" And I just hated talking about it. Like, as soon as she had asked, like, I just would talk about it. Like, I just didn't want to. And I forgot who asked me, like, who she was, but I remember her asking me, and it was right whenever I was new, because I was literally new to the school. Not right when I was new. Sorry for that. But it was right whenever I started going to the school. I give it, say, like, like 2 weeks. And I was sitting in the cafeteria, and I think this was like gym time, but we didn't go into the facility. We used to just sit in the cafeteria and stuff like that, and they just mark us if we were absent or not for like attendance. And if we were there, I mean, shoot. But yeah, she had asked me, and I just didn't want to answer. Like, it was just such a big insecurity of mine, and it was something that made me shut down, something that had made me like push away from everything in a way. Like, especially relationships. I felt like, especially in the society that we grow up in, that we are literally low-key now in, I just feel like it would be hard for me to find a guy who would genuinely want to be with me, and then still like want to be with me even though I have a third-degree burn, because it seems like usually most men usually want a girl with a nice body. Man, I'm skinny. Like, I'm like a super big ass, or like big boobs or whatever, not every man's type is like that, but from the men that I've came across, I just haven't fit the I don't know. I guess I just haven't worked out. I wasn't their perfect match. I wasn't what they were looking for. So it's always just something that's held me back. But recently I started to accept it, and I started to let it be, and I started to love myself more. I started to acknowledge that this is something that is a part of me. This is something that I have to deal with. This is something that I have to grow with. And I mean, fuck it. If I want to wear a tank top and show my burn, then oh well. Like, whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, and then whenever I think about my situation, I think about how other people have worse situations than mine as well. And then I start to acknowledge that it could be worse, and I could be in a worse situation, and people have been put through worse situations. And sometimes I just have to be grateful for the situation that I was put in, because sometimes I am grateful that it wasn't as, I'm grateful it didn't get worse, I'm grateful that it wasn't like like all over type spill. I'm glad it didn't fully affect all of my face, but only just my chin, and that had held a lot better than my chest part. So I show gratitude and stuff, and I just accept it in a way. And whenever I think about certain people who have scars like mine too, that they tend to like hide and not show, and it's definitely understandable, but please do understand that you are beautiful and you're unique, and the way you are and the way you look, it's you. And only you can do you. Only you can be you. And there's only one you in this world. And we definitely need you to be in this world. So, yeah, I definitely just wanted to show my story. Fuck, I just stuttered. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Let me log back in. But I definitely just wanted to share my story. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna edit or cut this video. Majority of my videos are probably just gonna be like raw, like no edits, just post. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to share my story because if anybody ever came across and was feeling insecure, just know I was there too. But eventually I came to terms that this is me, and maybe one day it might go away, but if not, I've accepted that. And acceptance can go a long way, just like this burn. But you guys stay up and stay blessed.